Hello.
Baku.
Hello, hello, hello. What's that for, Percy?
Hmm?
What was the D4 for?
Oh, audio testing.
Mm,
Yeah, I restarted my computer, and so I had to rebind everything to make sure it was at the correct source. Microplastic? These are my French fries.
okay, but everyone here?
I think so.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I believe we are.
Yep.
Gee, then. So, last time we left off, you were getting out of the hospital. Moon got chased by a spear. Menon was fast enough to get the spear into a bag of holding, buying Moon precious minutes. And you were attacked by Red.
Yeah, sounds about right. I got stabbed through my armor.
And at the end of the fight, Moon fell out of the bot just as a core, and he was not reforming. So Moon is down.
Well, I had picked his core up and tried to heal him, and then
Right,
it
and
didn't work. And so I said I was going to take him to his daughters because they were going to know how to deal with it better.
Yes. And then Griff is severely wounded.
I got stabbed twice.
Borealis is also injured. Dawn, Anetta cannot move one of her arms and leg at the moment.
Yep.
So I'm assuming at this point, you are going to gather up your wounded and start making your way to safety, correct?
Probably a smart thing to do.
I don't know. You guys wanted to go raid the town.
It's currently full of demon dog things.
Well, then, what's the plan?
Well, I was more concerned with Zoe, so I instantly went to go take him to his daughters.
Yes, which at that point you know he has an obsidian tablet in his workshop.
Don't we have a teleportation circle?
It's
there?
already set up.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Basically, it's a tablet that goes directly to his daughters.
Okay, I'll just bring him directly to his daughters then. Hello, here's your dad.
So that being said, is everyone else just standing idle and bleeding out, or
People are bleeding out?
Yes, you just explained that.
I didn't think they... No, what?
He did mention critically wounded several times.
Oh.
I thought healing was applied to people already.
yes, it was, but
Griff is stable-ish, but he's fucked up.
thus the wording critically wounded.
Yeah, Griff got healed, so he's no longer doing death saves, which is good.
I guess start picking people up and putting them in the cart?
Yep.
Okay. Does anybody want to follow Menon?
I can't walk. So
You have a boy toy for that.
True. Also, wouldn't Menon have had to go into the car already?
Yeah.
So it's just like,
So just
yeah,
go
we're
in the car.
technically following him after we get people up and into the car.
Yeah, what Percy said.
I'm not exactly waiting around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting out of the
So-
business, so we should too.
So
Okay.
by the time they
So
got in
for
the car, I probably was gone.
yeah, so for those who are wounded, I'm assuming Dong gets help from Eugene.
Yeah.
Somebody helps Griffin. Somebody helps Borealis, correct? Or Boreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are not that
So-
graceful, microplastic.
So what's the plan here, guys? What are you doing?
Percy,
Yes.
plan.
Well, first, General
We're just
Achievement.
getting the fuck out of here, aren't we?
Yeah, for now.
I assume so.
Are we locking up the car and using a carpet to get out? Are we staying here or and just jamming down? Are we driving the cart to a lake? I mean, I guess Menon's gone, so nobody can drive the car.
I don't think the car's person locked.
Not necessarily.
Did he
but
take the
there's-
keys?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Yes.
All right, I guess we're not driving the car. Okay, so floor portal? Flortal?
Sure, you guys can go through the flortal if you want.
What are you gonna do, Percy? Then, if you're not,
I'm gonna be staying with the car.
I think you're the
Okay.
last person who should be left alone with the car.
okay. Well, I'm saying this now. Anetta, Boreal, and Griff need medical attention.
Yeah.
Also, people probably need their radiation poisoning blood transfusion.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna quickly text Taylor about that. Just, hey, need a gate open. Got heavily injured people with radiation sickness and stuff.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're sending the people who you took from the hospital with you.
Yes. Because they can assist with the transfusions.
Okay. Tim, are you going with them?
No, I do not think Percy should be left alone in this car.
Okay.
But I would like to go, but also, I am trusting Nina.
Okay.
Who's Nina?
Nina's the first one we broke the memory
Oh
hold
yeah,
on.
that's right.
So, Percy,
Yes.
as Taylor, along with a few soldiers from the Queen's army, come through and help, you look around and Tim is gone.
He's somewhere. He can handle himself. He's a big boy.
Okay. So, jumping over to Menon because he went through first.
Hello.
Hello. Who's forging the or who's at the table?
Hello.
Carl.
It is going to be Sardonyx that's going to be at the table. As she looks up and sees, she's like, how did you get in here? Wait, did you take Dad's line?
Yeah, so long story short, I put his core on the counter. That's Zoe. He's not
Looks at-
reforming.
Not reforming. Looks at it, takes it over to the table, like sets it on a pedestal, waits a few minutes. Oh,
I figured if anyone knew how, because I tried to also use healing items on him, and he did not heal. So I figured if anyone knew how to help him, it would be you and your sisters.
as a few more of them come in and they're like trying to put things together. They eventually put him in put the core in this jar of gel with a sensor hooked up to it as a screen turns on next to him. And Zoe, inside of your hellish prison of your locked self, where you were just
Yes.
surrounded in utter darkness, there begins to form a crack.
Oh. That's concerning, but.
That you can just see through and you can hear through.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As you hear the sounds of your daughters frantically trying to do things, and men just in the background just giving a report.
Okay.
As eventually just one of them starts tapping on a sensor like, Onyx, you in there?
Can I make sounds outwards?
I mean, you hear it. They're asking.
I'd say yeah, but I don't know if they'll hear anything.
As you talk into the crack, as you can see them all nod their heads like, good, it worked. Okay, what does it look like in there?
Darkness. It's kind of just it.
Just a complete void?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know what hit you?
Rick.
A red spear. That's about all I was able to gather before it impaled me.
Okay. We're gonna run some tests, but you're gonna be out for a while.
I guessed as much.
Do you want us to leave you there, or would you prefer to be put into a temporary body?
Let's keep it here for now. I don't. Something else is. It's more than just slow regeneration. Something's weird.
Okay. We'll get you into one of the mobile units for now, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
They look over to Menon. Menon, how many of your team were injured? Was it just Dad, or?
I'm sure there was other ones that were injured. I saw red, and I went for red.
Okay. I mean,
I think there was a few more that were hurt, but
okay. If that's the case, then we have a family friend who could fill in for Dad while he's recovering if you want. Well, we could try to get a hold of him.
What's his name?
Krav.
As they look over to the monitor, you want specifically to call Krav?
Might as well. They're
I
going
guess
somewhere he might want to go, so.
he does technically owe us the most favors. We'll go with Krav, and then we'll go down the list from there.
I don't know. He has a kind of funny name. I don't really trust people with funny names.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Let me see
He's a
if I
big
can-
old softy. Trust us.
No. No, Percy. I don't make my character names puns.
He's a softy. I suppose I'll take a softy.
Okay. Give us a couple days. Go find your. I mean, I'm assuming you took your team to the hospital as well.
No.
Hmm.
I came here straight with Zoe. I don't know what they're doing.
Okay. Find your team. See what's going on. Maybe bring them all here just to be safe. At least then we can get with the Queen's medical facilities. They should be able to get patched up. And then we can get Krav here.
Okay. I'll make sure they're okay.
You get a text from Taylor. I've got a bunch of idiots who are severely wounded. Ara stayed in the car with Tim.
I respond back with a, "Oh, you bring them to Zoe's children?"
They're a little more injured than we're looking. We see some heavy radiation. We're taking them to the clinics to get looked at.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh, but hey, do you guys know how to cure radiation poison? I say to those children.
That's not really our medical standard.
Oh,
Forte.
Or,
so
yeah,
they
forte.
said Taylor told me that he's bringing them to the hospital because of radiation poisoning.
Did you get radiation? I mean, that's
a
easy. You
long
just have to
story.
psych out the blood.
Oh, no. Apparently they were hurt. I don't know.
Huh, okay. Well, we have a spare room if you want to wait for your friends to say what's going on, or...
I'll go see why the other two stayed with the car, I guess.
Okay, as they go over, they reopen the portal for you.
I'll go through it.
Okay. So, for Griff, Anetta, and Boreal, Anetta, they split you off from the two guys.
Eh.
As you're taken upstairs with Taylor, they look through your wounds and they say, "We'll come back with some more information here in a bit."
Okay, good.
As Taylor's just sitting with you, just like keeping you and Eugene company. Eugene went with the other people they took in.
Mhm.
He is going to get his blood taken care of.
Good.
Griff, you and Boreal are led to a subfloor that looks more like a medical prison.
Mhm.
As they take you in and they latch you kind of to the bed.
You know what? Fair enough. Reasonable.
As like the doctor's looking, you kind of like pity's like, listen, it's not that we don't trust you. It's just the fact that you can sneeze us and we stop existing.
Yeah, it's
It's
fair
not that we
enough.
don't trust you, it's that we don't trust you.
So we don't like you or trust you or think you should exist.
It's just we don't want to stop existing.
Which is entirely fair.
As they take Boreal, they latch him down, and eventually they do have to gag him.
Fair.
Average Tuesday night.
Yeah. Dawn.
Yeah.
Eventually the doctors do come back and tell you what we discussed earlier. So you know your options. Just let me know what you want to do. You have time to think about it.
Yeah, it may take a little while for my brain to sort through it.
Okay. Tim, we already discussed your thing.
Yeah.
As you're coming back, you do see that Menon is back in the car.
Okay.
So ours, I'm assuming you're sitting around with the car.
I would have gone into the back area and just started meditating.
Okay. About an hour into your meditation, the door opens and you see Menon walking in, trying to be like, "Where the hell is everybody?"
Hi,
Welcome
ours.
back.
I have two simple questions.
Hmm.
Oh, where is everybody?
Taken to get treatment.
Cool, cool. Where are the girls? As
Wh-
I point towards the lake.
I don't know.
Because, like, you all seem to forget. Those ones haven't been cleared of their brainwashing yet.
I didn't know they were there, Menon.
I just. They were there. Danny, are they still there? Because I thought I heard them say they were gonna take the others with them? Like out of character.
They took the hospital staff that
That was
that gen-
tied up
yeah,
and Vibes was watching that has not been cleared of brainwashing.
yes.
Oh,
They would have tried to at least.
did Vibes let them? I guess like are the people still there?
Fives would be intelligent enough to talk it out with them first.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then they're still there.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Never mind. I see them. Well, so you're just waiting with the car?
Yeah, you disappeared, and honestly, I don't need much in terms of treatment.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't realize the rest of you needed treatment. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm pretty sure Annetta was missing an arm and a leg, and you don't think she needed treatment?
Did you not just grow them back?
No.
Hmm.
Remember,
issue?
she's still a fleshy.
Definitely skill issue.
I once again repeat. Skill issue?
Skill issue.
Sounds like a personal problem.
And that's the important part. It's not an us problem. It's a her problem.
Exactly. Oh, I guess they're sending one of Zoe's friends, I don't know, to help us out or something, because Zoe's gonna be out of commission for a little bit.
Alright, let me know when they get here. I have something in my room that I'll need to take care of with them.
Do you know the person?
No.
Are you planning on doing something bad to this person?
No. Just a simple formality.
I don't know. If this person doesn't join our group by trying to assault, kill, or piss me off, I'm fine with them.
I will be too. It's just extra security, you know?
I guess. Because you know ours. When Boreal and his cat joined us, well, you know what they did. And when Tim joined us, he put a knife to my throat. When fuck, what was the Velociraptor guy's name? I don't know.
Malthar?
He was just a raging cock.
Yeah. Flaring racism
Um,
too.
the little short fucker keeps insulting me.
Which one?
The Rel.
Ah.
So like, the bar's pretty low for me to be okay with someone to join us. But I mean, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Are we planning on keeping these brainwashed women around, by the way?
I don't know.
At this point, you guys see doors opening behind you as Tim's like walking by.
Hey, Tim.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Tim, you see the doctors are still chained up.
Oh, you guys gonna remove curse on them?
I'm a little tapped.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
don't know how to do that.
they're just gonna have to sit there then, I guess.
I mean, can't we just hand them off with everyone else? Tell them, hey, brainwash. Need a little bit of aid with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. like it's exactly hard to cast Remove Curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Might be.
Is there still anyone from the water plane there, or do we have to call him back?
You would need to call Taylor again.
Do you want to take care of the call, Menon?
Are you on bad terms with Taylor?
No, it's just I called him for everyone else. So it's just like it might not be a you know what, I'll do it.
No, it's okay. I got it.
Okay. I just got comfortable, you know.
Ring, ring.
And it's like phone picks up just 1 second and hey man, what's up?
Hey, so ours is being a little pussy bitch, and he doesn't want to call you. So there's these women that are cursed. Do you mind like removing the curse on them?
We should have a couple doctors that specialize in brainwashing.
I'd like to point out he didn't say brainwashing.
Cool.
I mean,
Ladies.
assuming is it brainwashing? I'm assuming because Kagon does that.
Yes. It's brainwashing, and then they have some glyphical cursing thingy-majigs.
Ooh, a Kagon and a Tristan curse. Okay.
Sure. They were working together, so.
Yeah, just bring the portal or bring them to the portal. We'll send someone through to grab them.
Okay. Now, ladies, we're gonna go have some tea in a different dimension now.
Okay. He will ask, is anyone else coming through with you, or are you guys staying behind and watching the car?
Menon looks at Tim and ours. Are you guys coming?
Someone needs to stay and watch the car.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking while they were getting treatment, we were just gonna keep moving.
Do you trust us to drive the car?
We have the designated driver. We have two people who don't really have any qualms for security or, you know, doing things all too delicately or forcefully. So,
Hey, Taylor, can you send me back through once I drop these ladies off?
Easily.
Cool. I bring the ladies there and then come back.
Okay.
Trust.
Zero trust, yeah.
well, no, I was making the statement with the intention of Menon was going to be staying.
Oh yeah, I'm just bringing the girls there because I'm assuming guards aren't coming through the doors.
I mean, the guards can come through and grab them to go back.
Oh, that works then.
Okay. So you guys lead them over to the carpet. The guards open the doorway. They take them through. They take them to the hospital. Annetta, you see the people from the hospital just being brought up and put into like places next to you. And so I'm assuming you're just going to be driving now, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to get 7 days of uninterrupted driving.
Cool. We on the road. Lonely roads.
On
We
the
are
road
here.
again.
Country road.
Oh, hold on. We are where?
In the Charwood.
Oh, I don't know why it zoomed up in the wrong area.
So then you just have to go a little bit north to cross the border. What, Don?
I can't say it.
If she can't say it, that
Seven.
means there's profanity.
Menon, what is the route you want to take through here?
I mean the quickest one. If I'm remembering right, the circle with the star on it is where we're going, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay. So ideally, something like that. Just trying to go as direct as possible.
Okay, so just follow the coaster now. Okay. So basically, from what so you'll get to about get to here.
Cool.
At this point, that's been the 7 days when you are all going to be called back to the daughters. At this point, Griff has been released. Boreal has been released. Dawn,
Mm-hmm.
I need a decision.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Giving you 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours in which my brain was very much not any place where I could think well because I had things I couldn't put down.
Okay, so Dawn is staying in the hospital bed. Understood. Going to all of you meeting up as when you all arrive in the shop, you see, or I guess, Moon, would you like to describe the character?
Oh, there he is.
Who's?
I will not be staying, unfortunately.
Why are you here?
I just
Ah,
I was going to, but
You're
Was
getting
that-
pegged in hell.
no, I've had a shit night.
No, I mean, you're getting pegged in hell.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah. Long story short, picked up a stray cat that was in the garage. Decided, oh yeah, hey, I'm gonna try and find this cat a home because I already have 3, and I can't have another one. Fast forward today, after everybody pretty much said, hey, we don't have any more room, and stray cat decides, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go on a fucking rampage in the house and hurt one of your cats, and then you. Long story short, punted a cat out the front door. Feel real bad about it.
Neat. Welcome to D&D.
Yeah, I'm not staying. I'm just gonna go
Why
hang
did
out with Jay for a little while. Because I didn't want people to think, oh, he never responds to anything. I don't, but
I mean, at least you admit it.
point
Okay,
being
well,
is there is an actual reason tonight.
Okay.
I've had a bad night.
You're good, man.
Well,
Now, does this
I'll,
mean
uh,
Tiamat does
go
not
hang out
vent
with
any
Jay.
longer?
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.
So Tiamat's still fucking
I-
with the ass, right?
that could have been done over an email.
Yeah, it could have been an
Jesus
email.
This could have been an email.
Uh, yeah, so if you would want to go ahead and describe the character, Moon.
Just a fucking brick shit house. Very tall, the pale ashy skin. Surprising lack of tattoos for what you can assume would be a Goliath. As well as long white hair.
You the new guy?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
He turns.
Are you gonna be our replacement for Zoe?
I guess so.
All right, cool. I got something for you to read and sign.
Why would I? Why would I have to sign something?
For reasons, safety precaution, you know. Zoe was our main information security. Now that he's gone, it's not gonna hurt to be too careful.
I sign no such thing.
Could you at least read it over and say whether or not you agree to the terms and conditions?
No.
Mm,
You just put the documents in front of him, Percy.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead and send it to send to Moon.
Oh, I
He
did.
did.
I'm just gonna put this in king marker for everyone else who can see it on the table.
This is too general. If you wanted me to sign it, you would have to be much more specific.
What do you mean? It's a non-disclosure agreement.
NDAs are bullshit.
I don't know what any of the shit you guys are talking about is, but sir, I have 2 questions for you before you join us.
What?
Can you hold yourself in a fight?
I'd think so.
Okay. And what's your go-to liquor?
Grog.
Menon starts fidgeting around in his bag of holding and hands him a bottle of grog, then walks away.
You see, he just adds it to a bag of holding. He reaches back in. He pulls out a bottle of whiskey. Here you go. Trade.
Oh, I like you. Menon turns to the rest of the party. That's what you're supposed to do.
I just need to know if he can keep his mouth shut about some of the things he'll see.
I don't worry about my mouth.
Menon turns to ours. Can any of us keep our mouth shut?
Yes.
Okay.
Prime example is Tim.
The man who, among meeting us and stopping being a little stalker in the shadows, told us he was hunting a god?
Yeah. And he has not disclosed much else. So he knows how to keep secrets, which is good.
Also, just to point out, we didn't know he was a god at the time.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but when we found out he was a god, you still wanted to hunt him down.
I've literally stopped.
Oh, I
All
thought
I
you said
will-
you were still hunting him.
I have
All I
no
will say, my
feasible way of
friends.
doing it.
What? What?
And no, don't worry about
Anyways.
that.
Anyways, do you really think Zoe would have called me if I wasn't going to keep my mouth shut?
Oh, Zoe was the one that called you?
I owe him a number of favors.
Oh, okay. Then don't worry about this. And I'm just gonna put the NDA back in my bag.
Never would have signed it anyways, but
Yeah, Zoe said you were gonna be interested where we were going or something. I don't know.
did
Less
he
of a
now?
necessity, more of a
Where are you
formality.
going?
I don't know, some fucking locked room that may
Oh,
or
we're
may
gonna go
not.
rob Kagon's vault.
Ambitious are we?
Yes.
Know how to keep our mouth shut, do we?
He was gonna find out by the time we got there. Rip the band-aid off with something like this.
I have my business at Kagon. I would help.
We're also in a secure facility, Menon.
Are we ever in a secure facility?
Yes.
The daughter's looking at us like we try.
And you keep doing a wonderful job. Never fail to impress.
Every secure facility, all it needs is one spark to turn it into a volatile facility. At least that's been my experience. Yes, like when we met these lovely young ladies right here, and they shot people.
Yeah, that's just a good greeting.
Yeah,
That
they
is a
do
good
that.
greeting. Ours told me the next time I greet you guys, I was supposed to go, "Hello, you have wonderful bosoms." So, oh, you have wonderful bosoms.
No, I would
That's what he
never.
told me to say.
Ours, they are all
never.
giving you the side eye.
I would
I
not. I would not
never.
recommend continuing the comments. I still have
have
scar from one.
never told them
Wait,
that.
wait.
I am not even interested in stuff like that.
Is that not? I literally don't have the parts to be interested in something inappropriate if that's what that was. I'm so sorry.
Right, moving on. So you guys are attacking Kagon then, right?
Yeah.
Attacking is a strong word.
Well, less attack, more robbing, since we know Kagon's king is helping out the heir to purple right now. So we figured, hey, you know what? Might as well.
Sounds like suicide mission. I like it.
Oh,
If
don't
we're
worry.
lucky.
Okay, well that was easier than I thought it was going to be. As the sister's going. So you guys have just been driving the past 7 days, right?
Yeah.
Have you been listening to the radio, just music, or have you been actually listening to the news?
I've been contemplating things, not really listening.
The radio doesn't get turned on much anymore.
Oh, okay.
Especially after you shot the fuck out of it.
I didn't shoot the radio.
I think we keep it off
Didn't
after.
it get crushed during the red thing?
No, I think it just got turned off because of the red thing.
Huh? What red thing would
When he
something
was
have-
broadcasting everything on every frequency ever.
Yeah,
when I drove directly to the coordinates? And
Yeah, that you
followed
turned the radio off or broke it or some shit.
No, I followed it.
Oh.
It was playing Lucky's music. I wouldn't break the
No.
No,
radio.
after that, when we took the thing he wanted.
yeah, to the
I
island we
turned it
blew
off.
up.
Turned it off. I didn't break it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there were a couple developments that happened up in somewhere up north by some summer camp.
Uh-huh.
Are we talking straight north, northeast, or northwest?
It was in the the Trusat Kingdom. It was up by the Torture Lands in the polar ice cap area.
Around like the Ice Rim Mountains?
Yes, the Ice Rim Mountains. That's what it is.
Okay.
Some word about multiple red lights erupting from the ground, leaving massive craters.
Wasn't there an interdimensional portal hub or something in the north?
Not in the north.
I thought it was in the north.
No. The big thing, though, is that was about 4 to 5 days ago, and since then the snow stopped coming down. It's actually been the climate's been heating up there.
Oh god, they're causing global warming. Or sorry, planar warming.
Not sure what happened up there, but a lot of runoff into the lakes up there and just weirdness. We had an informant up there tell us that They sent a troop up to look at it, and they found them ripped to shreds. But that's just what we've heard from the Rivervines. Other than that, apparently Sheerwood was not the only place attacked. There were a couple different kingdoms, or a couple different places all across the kingdoms that were. It just looks like Sheerwood had the worst of it. Or the Sharwood had the worst of it.
Makes sense. That's where Red showed up.
Makes sense. And then at that point, what are you guys going to do? Are you just going to use Taylor to go back, or?
I think we're just gonna keep going on
Or you know
our
what? I can just get you back into the office. We can just get you back into Dad's work. So we just have to go get a netter, right?
I think
Yes.
Was it only Adetta? Didn't we have a couple other people to pick up?
And no, Griff and Oriole were set free.
But also everyone who needed blood
Set free.
transfusions, but probably already handled.
How's your kid doing, Tim?
Wrapped in a lead burrito.
Is your kid also affected?
My robot son was shot by a radiation laser.
And you didn't bring him here?
He's in that lab. No one ever gave me, it never came up. He's just been wrapped in a lead burrito.
Okay. As they go over and give you a special oil and this Jello-looking packet. Have him just steady intake of this and keep cycling it through, and submerge him in as much water as possible with this mixed in.
Yeah, okay.
Should clear for about 2 days. But now, as that's said and done, as you guys are just figuring out your path, we're gonna jump to Dawn.
Oh.
And Taylor is just cussing out immensely. You just
Why?
hear him out in the hallway, just going left and right.
Why are we cussing, Taylor?
Oh, well, first off, he stepped out to take a phone call. For context, he comes back in upset looking.
You said a lot of words.
Well, yes, that was Virgil.
Oh, fun.
Yes, apparently our mutual friend is not happy at the moment.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes, which is also unfortunate for Wolfric.
Yeah. I hope he enjoys his vacation with her.
Well, considering he used my cart, or they used my carpet to go grab him.
I hope he enjoys his vacation. I wouldn't want that vacation. I don't think he has a choice, though.
He doesn't, but you do.
Yeah.
So which one are we doing?
I think we're going with the anti-Oros thing.
Okay. So that means you'll be out for a week.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna send a text message to your friends.
Yep.
And they will go back for now, Dawn. Eugene is good, so you'll just take over as him for now.
Okay. Yay.
As the next thing you notice, he sees a syringe with anesthetic, or an anesthetic, and then the spinal tap.
Oh dear. It's better than having robot arms or whatever.
Fringe.
Look, I know some of y'all want robot arms. She doesn't.
Okay. As the rest of you get a message on your phone, I guess minus the new guy. Saying Anetta's going to be out for a week. Eugene stepping in. Wolfric got yoinked due to a massive dragon extermination up north.
Well,
That came through, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Everyone's just staying quiet.
Dragons die all the time.
I'm the only one that's talking here because everyone's being quiet. Is
Not
this-
on a massive
Is this
scale, though.
opposite day?
I didn't get the text.
True.
It must be opposite day. Everyone else is being quiet.
Yeah.
We're being
Um,
polite.
I'm going to assume somebody eventually relays that information out loud, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Moon,
Hmm?
with advantage due to you being so well traveled, I would like you to roll a history check.
$18.
As you're thinking about that, as you are looking at the area that was talked about,
Mhm.
you understand the significance.
And what might that significance be?
That's the area where the ancient white worm is sleeping.
Well, that can't be good. I said that out loud.
Mm.
So
The old
if
white one sleeps there. Would not be good if he woke up.
Probably not. But that sounds like a problem for those up there, across the continent.
You make good point, but we should keep an ear out.
I suppose.
oh,
Anyway,
Percy,
so
Yes.
Percy, hi, I'm calling. Roll a d20. I'm calling low.
That is low.
Percy, as you say that, you feel a tingle down your spine.
I'm just gonna start looking around.
Something is watching you.
yippee.
Hey girls, you mind sending me back to the car?
Yeah, we can send you all back over.
Thanks. Something's watching me right now, and that means I should be anywhere but here.
Somebody's watching me.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah.
Just throw him out. Just pick him up and toss him bodily out. He'll land on his feet like a cat.
As a note, Danny, did I get the spell swap off?
You would have, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's been 7 days. You're fine.
Yeah, during those 7 days, there's a message I would have liked to send. I'll just DM it to you.
Okay.
It's what, 25 words?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. As you are getting back, Manny, you catch the tail end of a radio transmission.
Okay. What is said radio transmission?
As it starts to replay itself. Attention, all adventurers of Faerun. This is your lovely informant telling you the kingdoms are not what they seem. Kagon on the move, transporting a new good. For all who understand, note the East Rift is where it stands.
Hmm. We're going through the East Rift.
Wait, say
Yep.
that again?
Basically, the kingdoms are not what they seem. Kagon's transporting new goods, and it's staying in the East.
Okay. Convenient.
Also, for those in the
Really
know,
not.
the cap is not going down.
The cap is not going down. Hmm. It's actually really inconvenient now that I think about it. Okay.
Yep.
So do we want to stop at the East Rift? The other big concern for me right now is if they're broadcasting that and it's across all of Faerun. What do we think the odds that they're gonna start beelining it for that area?
Good point.
I mean, it's something to think about.
Probably high.
So what does everyone want to do?
As long as I don't know. I'm just tagging along for now.
Well, what are the options?
Do we think this is going to interrupt with the plans?
Yeah.
Well, as I
They're
just
gonna
stated, they're
Form on the
probably
East
gonna,
Rift.
which is right next to where we're going.
Right, but that honestly could act as a distraction. They're going to be worried about the East Rift, not what's going on in the city.
True. But there's also a chance that if they see us passing through or anywhere near the East Rift, they might try to envelop us into this conflict. So I do like the idea of using that as a distraction. We just may need to drive a wider arc.
The only problem with driving a wider arc is by the time we get there, the distraction might be done.
It's up to you, driver. But I say we use this as a chance to keep pushing towards the capital and make a more cleaner robbery.
I like how
Percy?
it's just like
Yeah?
we're just straight out saying it's a robbery.
Roll me a d20, or roll me a persuasion check.
Oh boy. I'm decent. 18?
As you send that message over the week, you feel your lungs kind of tighten, but nothing major comes from it.
The fuck does that mean?
I'm just gonna take a deep breath and just give it a bit of time to settle. I hope this will at least lessen the likelihood of that happening to me. But to be safe, I'm probably going to steer clear for a little longer. So, we sending it?
Oh,
I guess.
All right then. Is this happening in the car?
Yeah, basically, you guys have your
Okay.
own way to figure out how you want to get in now.
Does it still feel like I'm being watched?
Yes. At this point, it feels like all of you are being watched.
Can I?
Even me?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
Can I try to determine
Put your cloak
how?
on.
I
or
literally
who
have
is
an
watching
amulet of
this?
non-detection.
I mean,
Kills you.
they
Same
might not
here.
be. They're not actively searching for you, but they see you.
No, but like they can't. That's what it does. If they're like scrying, they can't see me.
Who said scrying?
Well, let me get the fucking description.
Actually, I think I also have one of those on me from a
Who
long
says it's
time ago.
scrying?
Man, you automatically notice that the entire car is about 5 degrees colder.
Maybe you just have a
Okay.
ghost in there.
Great, this isn't magic.
Okay.
Like, what if they're using their eyes, Sam?
We should poke them in the eyes. Some of the people with really specialized look at things.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
I thought I had detect good and evil, but I have protection from good and evil. Yeah, I'll look around, Danny.
Roll a perception check.
Do I also need to roll one if I'm looking
Yeah.
around too? Okay. I'm using all my special eyes.
I give ours a +6.
29.
Okay, then. Percy,
Yes.
as you are looking around from one of the corners of, like, one of the air vents, you just see a singular reptilian eye that, like, the sunken reptilian eye just staring at
Hi there. What
you, as
you
it's slowly
doing in
just
our
looking over the
vents?
entire group.
You said it looked reptilian?
Yep.
A familiar reptilian or
Just reptilian.
I'm just gonna stare back at it and I'm gonna point out, so reptilian eye in the vents.
What vent?
The air vent, and I'm just gonna point to it.
Is that normal for here, or
No. Well,
Get out of my vent now, you fucking lizard.
It just looks at you and blinks as you feel the room get colder.
Well,
how close am I to the vent? Danny,
You're probably a good range.
can I just try and like just grab it through the vent? Just like just rocket my arm through the vent, grab it.
Sure.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll a strength check.
Ooh, yippee.
Wait, Danny.
Hi.
21.
Am I able to see any like scales around the eye? Or is it just
No.
eyeball?
It is just this weird eyeball thing.
Okay. There goes that idea.
21.
21 hits. You
Oh,
can
I'm not
roll.
making an attack. I'm just trying to grab it.
Oh, okay, 21 hits. It's going to try to
grab it
coil
and-
around you.
Grab it and yank it out of the vents.
Okay, you managed to get a hold of it.
Okay, can I pull it out?
Sure. I mean, you have it grappled. You can try to move it out.
Okay.
Roll for
Athletics?
pull-out game.
Athletics, maybe? Or
Yeah, roll an
or
athletics.
Just know if you roll on that one, it's so funny. Damn, your
Natural
pullout game is
20.
immaculate.
Damn. He got that good pull-out game.
Natural 20. Crab always pulls out.
Can we quote you on that?
When they'll find out.
This man is saucy.
Okay, so I yank it out, Danny.
As you begin to pull it out, you see this large claw-like hand.
Mm-hmm.
So large reptilian claw, extended fingers, and has a thumb even.
Okay.
And I mean, like, you pull it out of the wall, and the hand's bigger than what the vent should let you pull out.
Interesting.
How big is it?
You can see it. It's bigger than it should be.
Its forearm is probably bigger than the new guy's.
So size huge or size large?
Large.
Size large.
Hmm.
It's right at the difference between large and huge.
Yeah, I'm just at the low end of large or whatever. You get my point. Or at the end of let's small end just before huge. I think that's where I end.
Could I make a nature check on it to try and ID what kind of creature it is?
Sure.
Damn, 6.
You don't know. You've never seen anything like this before. As Moon,
Yeah,
it pulls back.
but I'm just gonna pull back harder. Other athletics.
Yeah, I'm trying to find mine.
Also, I realized that should have also had an extra +2 to it, by the way. So that should have been a +14. So it should have been a 34.
Okay. So 24.
Okay, +14.
Have advantage.
25.
And Danny, I would like that reroll, please. Thank you.
25.
Okay. Percy, fuck you.
I didn't need it.
Yeah. Percy,
Yep.
specifically fuck you as you pull this thing out, as you see this like light skull-like head with white like scaled plates coming off its head.
Mm-hmm.
As you have its arm and head out of the vent, it just looks at you, unhinges its jaw, and I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone?
Con save.
Everyone in the room.
Am I in the room? I don't know where I am.
This also has a +2. So
Uh,
22. I have a universal +2 I have to add to things I keep forgetting to do.
I don't know where Eugene's at in all this. Is he in
In the car.
I'm gonna say he's gonna be coming in through the carpet.
Okay, so is he there?
He
Do I
will
need
be.
to roll? Do I need to roll?
Sure.
+5 if you're within 10 feet of me.
Oh, then I got a 10.
Oh, then I got a
He's good with
27.
Constitution saves because he's a fighter.
But is he a barbed fighter in?
No.
Okay. So we're just gonna.
It was just quiet and it wasn't my internet dying.
Yeah, he was thinking.
It was just my internet has this habit of flaking out, and I just got really scared for a second because it got really quiet.
So Tim passed. Griff failed.
If
Moon, how do you pronounce the name?
Just do Krav or Kravik,
Krav,
one of the
okay.
two.
Krav passed. I guess technically Griff would have passed if he's right next to you. Menon did not pass. No.
Yeah.
Dawn, you may want to swap over to Eugene's.
Yeah, I know. I noticed it after I rolled. Oh.
Yeah,
That's
what
a
I
lot
thought.
of numbers.
So 45 if you failed. 27 if you saved.
23?
No.
What would it be 23?
It's 45, not 55.
Oh, yep. Shit.
What?
So wouldn't it be 22, not 23? Because it rounds
Cold
down.
damage, right?
Yeah, it's cold damage.
I wasn't sure if it rounded down or
Hey,
rounded
Danny,
up.
Danny, what just climbed up your
Who
butthole?
the fuck did that?
What?
Who the fuck just made that noise?
What?
What noise?
What noise?
I heard that noise too. It sounded like
I
a
heard
roll.
it through your headset.
Yeah, it sounded like a roll 20 noise.
Weird.
That was point blank in my ear. I don't know what that was, but it just scared the shit out of me.
I have a question for Resistance Boy over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
What happens when you double stack resistances? What did we agree on?
Are they different sources?
Yes.
Wait. Is
Well,
it?
sorry. So I saved that, so I have it. Do I just have it again off of
Yes.
resistance?
Yes.
Okay. Yippee! I love Goliath. So I take
11.
Yeah.
So that's 22 points, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
As it's breathing, it aims directly at your hand.
Mm-hmm.
As I would like you to roll roll me a strength check to see if you can keep hold of it.
Strength.
Yeah.
I would like to remind people that Eugene is still level 5.
Plus an extra 2, so
No,
13.
he breaks out of that easy.
Hey Percy, you got a silvery bar. Actually, who did you give the advantage? Actually, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I gave it to you, but it would have been used on that previous athletics for the 25.
What do you mean?
So the silvery barbs advantage gets used literally on the next check you make.
Oh, it's force used? Okay.
Yeah, it's forced use.
Okay.
Yeah. He breaks off from that.
Yeah.
As it goes back into the event and none of you feel like you're
Man,
being
I didn't want to have to burn that, but I should have. I have a thing that would have like force locked it down. But I was like, I should be fine to just hold on to it. But I was incorrect.
Steven, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, who wants to
That
place
was
a
interesting.
friendly little wager that whatever that was, is related to the Great Worm up north?
Danny, was that thing anything like what I've dealing with that kind of stuff? Or is
With
that
dragons?
just... Yeah.
Yeah, it was draconic. I mean, with your knowledge and the fact of your background, yeah, you
Mhm.
can tell that that thing had some draconic DNA in it.
What's DNA?
Unfortunately, more likely than I would like.
And I know DNA.
We should be fine though.
Yeah.
For now. Let's just focus on our objective.
Quick question. This is out of character.
What?
What would be the threshold to be considered familiar with a creature?
What do you mean? Like what are you trying to achieve here?
Have you ever taken it to dinner?
I'm looking at sending. Why am I
I
doing
mean,
it
really,
like
it's just
this?
you would have had to have meet them before.
For
Creature.
sending, yes, you technically would only have had to have met them once.
Okay, so this would not have counted as that once because I only saw like its arm. I didn't see its face.
I think. Wait, what are you trying to do? Send a message to a creature that you are familiar. Creature is matched as a minor. I don't really know.
What are you trying to do?
What are you trying to send a message?
Well, so if that creature was watching us, and I could theoretically send a message, I could just ask it wherever it is, "Who are you?"
Doesn't have to answer.
Doesn't have to.
It most likely won't.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try though. But again, that's if Danny would allow that to have met the threshold requirement for target.
It's up to Danny.
No.
Okay.
No. You guys get another day of driving peacefully, man, and you can get your long rest in to get your points back.
Cool.
And you guys here now.
Does that mean we get to long rest so Eugene is no longer at 30 HP?
Yes, you get your long rest.
Thank
Boo-hoo,
you.
Why would that one?
I'm sorry, he's level 5 and he's squishy.
I was gonna say that I knew it was close to your max.
He's he's
Try
got
Eugene
52
River,
HP, but
goddamn.
it's still
Did we-
scary.
Is he not leveled?
He's level 5 because he was a
Fighter
knight,
card.
remember?
Or knight card, yeah.
Yeah, he got,
Okay.
he's a knight and he's not like I think he showed up at level 5. Was it level 5 or level 4? It's level 4.
5.
I thought it was 4.
One way to find
Yeah,
out.
it was level 4 because he's had a level up since then.
Yeah. So, I was you guys just gonna keep on the path.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, fourth
So
level
then,
fighter.
at this point, I'm gonna say let's go ahead and have somebody roll me a travel check.
I'll do it. Am I allowed to do it?
Sure.
Yeah.
I was about to offer it up to Boone because new character, but
Oh.
yeah, go for it. We
Does
haven't
Moon
had
wanna do
Eugene
it?
roll one.
Yeah,
We haven't had
Eugene.
we haven't Eugene yet. We'll roll the next one.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
D20.
D20? Thought so. I just
D20.
wanted to double check.
11.
11. Hey, it's not
So
a natural
nothing
one.
of-
We're good.
Nothing of note or nothing like major happens, but you do notice that there are a lot more cars on the trail than normal.
Okay.
Civilian cars or military?
Unknown, just vehicles in general. Definitely not military, at least.
I'll just keep pushing on.
Keep on
Okay.
keeping on.
This is an all-terrain vehicle.
Okay, Moon.
Yes. Check.
Roll a check.
Eight.
Okay. As you guys are driving down the road on the, what is this, the 4th day? Technically, it's gonna be no. Technically, it's the 9th day. As you guys are going on, Menon, roll me a perception check.
13.
You are able to see that there is a smoking cart in the distance, maybe a mile off the trail, or off your current path.
I guess I'll go check it out.
Okay. As you get there, you see a just about the same size convoy as you, with like 2 or 3 cars. As all 3 of them have been torn apart, and in the biggest one, there's a huge ice crystal growing through the center of it.
That's got to be a good sign.
No.
What happened to the lizard?
Could also be fun.
You also notice like a large crater impacted by one of the smaller cars, but nothing in the crater except for the car.
Is the car destroyed, or is this car just in a hole?
The car is in the hole, but it looks like the car did not make the crater.
Oh,
What's the shape of the crater?
Circle,
Okay, just pure circle.
a little more oval, but definitely still a circle.
circle.
So kind of egg shaped.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
But really, if you guys look around, there's no loot or anything, so it's just the damaged cars.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing really there, then I don't see a point in hanging around.
Okay, so you guys get back in the car and you go to the next one. Who's rolling the next check?
I'll do it. Or Sky, do you want to take this one?
Sure. Just a d20 or a perception?
D20.
D20.
What we got? What we got?
Alright.
So As you guys are driving, Menon, a large shadow flies above you, heading north.
Well, there goes a dragon. Or an airship. Or something.
Now, Danny, when you say north, do you mean like towards Ash Lake north?
Just in the general direction.
Okay.
I'm not gonna chase it.
Just keeping an eye out.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna say we have Menon roll the next one.
Okay.
12. Kind of the same thing. You see that shadow again just circling in the area. You also see a couple more cars that are smoking.
Well, I bet you that's what's causing it.
Probably.
As
Looks like
long
the
as it-
full. Yep.
No, what
You
was
go
it?
ahead.
I was gonna say, as long as it's not attacking us, I don't see what the issue is.
And just because
It
it's alive, don't mean we gotta fuck with it.
That's what I'm saying.
It definitely looks like the closer you guys get to the rift, the more frequent it shows up.
So, do we think it's on Kagon's side, guys?
Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, what's the chance it heard the radio broadcast?
Did you see a radio on it?
Maybe its antennas pick
You
up
know,
radio
he makes
signals.
good point.
Who knows? Do we just see its shadow, or can we actually see it flying above us?
With the angle of the windows, you only see it flying. You see like the shadow itself.
Okay. Yeah, I got nothing other
So we
than
keep moving, yes?
yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
good to keep moving. Just be careful.
Keep eye on the sky.
We have a
Yeah, Sky.
we got a roof hatch if you want to take watch.
You
The
you make the deduction. Krav will not fit in this hole.
Not with that attitude.
Well, you don't even have to fit. You can just stare out of it. It's like a sunroof.
There's the fucking car and this fuck ass Goliath. Just his head sticking out the top.
Yeah, you're a periscope. A very short periscope.
Yep. But what if we
Okay.
gave him a periscope?
Is
Think you're-
anyone taking watch on the next?
I will
watch.
take watch.
So, did we just have 3 people volunteer for watch?
Yeah, but I'm the first one to roll a d20.
He is the first one to roll a d20.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna have crit roll the next driving check as well.
Do I have to roll another d20?
Yep.
I hope it's a 2. Damn.
Watch
14.
that like spin, like just in one place and spinned.
As you are watching, you
Fine.
turn around and see it. As you see, you cannot see what is causing the shadow due to how high up it is. But now looking at it, the shadow is like 2 times bigger than what it was.
That means it's getting further away. Right? How that works?
Wouldn't it be it getting closer if the shadow's getting bigger from an upward angle? Because if it's theoretically swooping down, then the shadow would be getting bigger upon its approach if it's bigger than us.
No, because the higher up it is, the more light it's blocking.
I mean, that's up to you.
I think it's not. I think it's up to physics.
Roll and do you know
Well, how well
physics
does
good?
I'm
yeah,
just
how well does
Googling
Tim
it.
know physics?
I have an int of 22. So
Okay,
Tim
but how
knows
well
it
does he know
great. I'm
physics?
Googling.
Tim knows
Also,
it.
at the
He's
17,
just
you
lazy.
do watch as it disappears from the sky. Like you're watching the shadow as it just barely gets off, or gets away. As you watch as it condenses into one singular spot, and then a little ways off, you hear a crash and see smoke coming from a distance.
Yeah, the shadow is proportionate to the distance between the object and the source casting it. The source being the sun in the sky. The further up it is, the closer to the sun it is, thus the larger the shadow on the ground.
So if the shadow's getting bigger, it's moving farther away.
Yeah, so it's further up now. It's further away from us. It's not interested.
Sure, let's go with that.
Well, all right. It's gonna eat us. Sorry, guys.
What is?
Shadows.
What?
Doesn't matter. Shadow, it's
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys are at your last day of travel, or no, second to last day of travel, who would like to roll this one?
Eh.
Griff says he wants
18.
to roll.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're staying watch again?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay. Yes.
As you are turning your head on a swivel, just listening to everything, you begin to hear this like loud whistling sound.
Oh shit. I'm gonna scream duck. Or the whole brace.
No,
I
scream
hear
duck.
loud whistling sound. All I can think of is like the sound of the mini nukes falling and falling.
I knew you
Yeah,
were
that's
about
because
to
that's
say mini
effectively
nuke.
what's coming at us. Thing moves
Can't
fast
be a
enough.
nuke. Eugene just had a blood transfusion.
Hey, Danny,
Hi.
is there anything I can hold on to?
Yeah, if you
Like-
close the door.
So there's like it's a hatch on top, right?
Yeah,
And there's like a ladder I have to climb up to get to it.
yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to the ladder,
Okay.
and I'm gonna scream for everyone to brace.
I'm just gonna start floating in the air.
That is the worst thing you could do.
Is it?
Yeah.
How so?
So you're not gonna move relative to the cart.
Gotcha.
wait.
So
What
say
is
the
what
cart
is
goes
Percy doing?
up. You're going in the floor.
He got on a ladder and is holding on.
No,
I'm
that's what
holding on to it.
Tim is
Percy's
doing.
floating.
What are you doing, Percy?
Contemplating my choices.
Just let him do what he wants to do.
Yeah, no. Upon hearing Tim yell brace, I'm just gonna relay and brace.
I have my seatbelt on. I'm always braced.
Okay. So, with the natural 20, by the way, what you saw is this large purple creature. It's one of the looming for sure. Except for its front paws are much, much larger and more jointed. So larger arms. They're not as lanky, so they're on a much shorter range, but they look more muscular. Next thing you notice is the ridge running down from the tip of its like scalp all the way down its spine to down a tail that have these weird plated like armor. And the next thing you notice are these large whitish blue wings.
Yeah, that's fucked. Is it hitting us?
As
Why didn't it stay on the 3?
as you all hear a large thud, but the hull hold. There is no dent, no damage noted. But you can hear it like trying to like find a grip for its claws.
It's the Undertaker. We don't have the source-infused lamb.
I'm still sticking my head out of the hole, by the way.
Out the where?
Out the hole.
That's where my
Yeah.
head is.
Yeah, no, that's where
Hole.
where Crit pulled in from, but okay. As like you're looking through the hole, you see this thing's head with the same eyes that was in the vent looking down at you.
Ha! You came back.
As you can see, it's putting its now much larger hand, maybe about 2.5 times bigger than what it was,
Okay.
just reaching and trying to like grab somebody.
Hey, Moon,
Yeah.
if you want to do something stupid, I'll do something stupid with you. Well, actually, let me ask this first.
Before I do anything, I'm gonna yell. So what's the plan?
Why is that door still open?
I was bored. I wanted to look out.
Danny,
Yeah?
is any part of it visible from one of the side glass windows?
Nope, it's on top of the car.
Okay. I just thought with it being so big, there might have been a bit of overlap.
I mean, you see a wing.
That might be good enough.
Does wing help?
Yeah, kinda. So long as there's something visible to try and hit. So, to answer the question, I'm down to try and attack it to shake it off.
Okay. What do you want to try?
Well, that was to the group.
Oh, okay. I have a solve all button. Hey,
Yeah.
Danny,
Hi.
does a 20 or a natural 20 hit, depending on if I have advantage?
The 20 does hit.
Cool. Because I'm shooting from below it, it takes that damage, and then it's moved 5 feet straight up into the air.
I mean, yeah, as it's pushed forward, it is let go as the cart moves forward and then it flies off.
See? It's my solve all button. Most problems can be solved by pushing things 5 feet away.
With a gun.
You know what? Valid.
Is it a gun?
It is a gun.
It is a gun.
It's a
I
cannon.
can't remember.
Tim Jr. Jr.
Okay. Steven.
Yeah.
As you are about to enter the section here, how do you wish to proceed? Do you wish to move slowly so you can get an idea of what you're looking at, or
I mean, is
Just-
there like congested traffic and stuff?
Not really. It's still moving a little slowly, but there is a checkpoint.
Yeah, I'll pull up to the checkpoint, but I don't really see the point in slowing down too much, anyways.
Okay.
So,
You know,
Hmm?
I mean, as you pull forward, you see this larger grunt dude or gate guard come up and just knock on your window.
hello, as I roll the window down.
Like, hello. Just needed to see some paperwork, and are you here for a pleasure or business?
Oh, pleasure.
Alrighty. And how long will you staying with us?
Unknown.
Alrighty.
Ideally, not too long. Trying to make it back, west. So,
Fair enough. Fair enough. We do have a pretty decent air travel port here, so easy enough to go and try to make your way back.
yes, I've heard.
Alrighty. Well, everything here looks to be in order, so he stamps some papers, hand them to you, and he opens the gate.
I'll pull in.
Okay. I mean, as you guys pull in, you can instantly tell this city is a little more advanced than normal cities you've been to.
Okay.
You see lifts, you see high rises. Specifically, you see some kind of bridge going from the other side of the rift up to the city, suspended in the middle of the chasm.
Okay.
That you can just kind of see off in the distance.
I'll be right back.
So,
Everybody's got to pee.
what's
Yeah.
the plan?
I don't know what's your guys' plan here.
Well, so we need to get. So really great plan. We go up there, and we rob. We rob it.
Terrible plan.
Yeah, that wasn't in the character.
So we're in what? East
We-
Rift?
East Rift.
Okay.
We get into we get into Kagon proper, and then we figure out if the heist is even feasible. We need to figure out what they have for security, where it's physically located. We're in the stakeout part still.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just took 3 sessions to get here.
Things take time.
Well, I'd also say first step is actually confirming how we're gonna get in.
Probably the escalator thing.
Is it big enough for vehicles or is it people?
It's big enough for vehicles. It's basically like
A
it's like
cargo lift.
a ferry,
Okay.
but meant for flying.
So it's a cargo bob, more or less.
No, I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's a ferry boat that flies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know those ferries that take you over one body of water to another and you can drive your car onto it?
Yeah.
One of those, but it flies.
Dead on the money.
I forgot they fancy. So yeah, just recon, I guess.
We gotta get in and see what the lay of the land is.
How do we want to break up in terms of teams?
We'll need to get Anetta somewhere that she can access their network.
Yeah, and she needs to not be in the hospital.
It's also true.
Yeah.
I thought you were done by now.
I don't
But
know
this
how long has it taken us from when she was in when she got the
8,
the
9,
shot thingy.
2,
Daniel.
3,
You got it on day 7.
5,
I don't know what day it
6.
is now.
Today would have been day 7.
After the shot or total?
After the shot.
Okay, so that would be a week, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Danny said she'd be down for a week.
So she would be done just about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You'll be a
we'll
little
have her.
you'll be a little janky and not fully there, but yeah, you're at least good enough.
Am
to
I
work.
ever fully there, Daniel?
As I say,
I mean, mentally,
part of the
no.
course.
Look, I am so sorry, but like, you either get like depressed Dawn, or you get antidepressants tired Dawn. So choose your poison here.
He wasn't taking a jab at you. He's
I'm
saying,
just saying.
So,
I'm
on
just saying.
topic, who can do stealth?
I can.
Not me.
I think our 3
Don't
stealthiest
look at
people.
Eugene.
The 3 stealthiest people here, Tim, would be you, me, and Menon.
What is your stealth mod?
Oh, 1. I was looking at spells and stuff.
Yeah. So no, you
Eugene
can't
has
stealth.
1.
Griff is surprisingly stealthy.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Because what do you mean? What class are you?
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Oh, you're right. What's your stealth?
+6.
Okay, that's usable.
Anetta has a +7.
Well, you're coming with no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like you
she
could
has
go in a bag
+7.
of holding for all I care.
Like, crit. My stealth is less of rolls and more so I can just turn into, like, a rat or something.
That doesn't help me. Because we need to get her in a place. And a loud man wearing paladin armor turning into a rat, scurrying into a room, unturning into a rat, and then having loud paladin armor.
I don't have loud paladin armor. It's the funny thing.
I'm giving you guys until I get back to figure out what your plan is.
We're waiting on Menon!
Yeah.
He's not here.
He's pissing!
Damn.
We need to get just the people who can do stealth well to escort Anetta into somewhere she can access the network so we can one, we don't know where the vault is. We assume it's probably in the castle, but there's no guarantee of that.
That's true, but we also need to consider people's prior backgrounds, because, if I'm not mistaken, I think a majority of the people here are outlawed in Kagon.
Oh yeah.
Or
If I'm
wanted.
seen, I'm executed.
Yeah, so you're not okay. Is Annette? We can't ask because Danny's pissing. 'Cause everybody has to piss.
I think
Does anybody
Anetta-
else have to get up and go pee?
I think Anetta
Onyx
will be
really
in
never
trouble
fixed his
if
friends.
she gets spotted.
Him is not wanted. I know that.
I'm from here, so I can walk around freely.
Imagine.
I should be fine as long as no one gets too close.
You
You're a
just said your kill
changeling.
on sight.
You're a
Yeah,
changeling.
and then to a I don't know, lizard folk, something, whatever.
Are
you
we
know?
assuming they don't have a way to tell changelings apart in a world where there are very many changelings?
I mean, I got in and out of the vault the first time.
So you know where it is.
Fair.
Wait.
Well, no, not entirely. I wasn't exactly in control at that point.
You weren't lucid, so you basically slept walk in there.
Pretty much. Yeah, it was mostly Wayward that did the work.
Wait,
Can we
does
just
that
ask
mean
Wayward?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wayward, where's the vault? Oh, up the road, down 2 lefts.
Krav.
Big room, big sign
You
that says
wanted in
secret Kagon vault.
No, why would I be?
I don't know. Oh,
Why do
right.
you all want it
Connection
in
to
Kagon?
Oryx. Or Onyx, sorry.
I keep my dealings on the low.
Alright,
Unlike
so
some of you, apparently I can keep my mouth shut.
Hey.
Like, you're able to freely speak. It's just be careful about what you say. But if on it, or if Zoe recommended you, then you're good. You don't have to worry. Anyway, so Tim, it sounds like you and Anetta might be our intel group.
Sorry, I'm pissing.
Damn, he's pissing.
Everybody.
Okay. What do you guys come up with?
Well, unfortunately, Danny, people are still pissing. But
Oh,
No, but I agree, Percy. It reasonably, if not many people in the party are good at stealth, it should just be the bare minimums, myself and Anetta.
yeah. And then
Danny, so what we discussed is we need to get, well, first off, is Anetta wanted in Kagon? How do we decide that? Or let me rephrase, is she wanted in Kagon to the point where they could recognize her?
Done.
Yeah.
Well, the D100 I'm calling higher than 70. No, higher than 60.
35.
35. Dawn is not wanted.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Second
Woohoo.
thing, Sky's character
Nobody wants
was
me?
piloted by Wayward into that vault before. Does Wayward know the way to that vault?
Yes.
Okay.
Convenient.
We need a map from Wayward of where it is, and so we can then reference that and find a nearby data connection so we can get Anetta in to figure out what kind of security they have.
And another thing that maybe the rest of the stealthy people could try to do is secure an escape route for the vehicle.
Well, that would be something the non-stealthy people should be doing while the stealthy people are working on getting the plan going.
Yeah.
Like, we can't have me and Anetta doing everything. We need you guys to do something that would, like, you're just looking for a way out of town. That's nothing illegal.
Yeah. So it's just like that could be left to Griffin and everyone else, as well as me. I'm just thinking in terms of like the people who would get in trouble getting seen.
Yes, but we need to separate people into who's going to get arrested if someone sees their face and who's not.
I think it's you, me, Anetta, and Krav. I don't know about Menon. Definitely Griff would get in trouble.
Danny,
Yeah,
would
I
Menon
mean,
get
I
arrested
can-
on site?
No.
I can change my form, so I should be fine to be on the outside team. I can also just send Wayward in with one of you as
also-
a guide.
On that, Danny, didn't you say that they have something to, like, didn't we bring this up, like, shapeshifters can just, obviously change what they look like, and you said, well, yeah, but so they'd have something to counter shapeshifters.
Yeah, because
When it comes
Oros
to that,
are innate shapeshifters.
So, like, they have, like, a core scanner equivalent to see who you actually are, and they'd see that you're not, you're like you're an anti-Oros, and then go, what the fuck, and kill you.
They don't test based on sight. Or what you look like. They basically do a blood test or something. Can't change your blood.
Not with
Well,
that attitude.
don't spill any blood.
Just get a blood transfusion.
If you don't get the right blood type, isn't that toxic to
Well,
you?
yeah, get the right blood type. Also, you could probably fix that with, like, cure wounds, let's be real.
Lesser restoration.
Wait, Jenny, quick question. Just
Yeah.
because we're still waiting on other people for their input. If you cure
So
wounds
miss it.
someone, does it create new blood?
No.
No.
And how do you heal someone who's on the verge of dying? with
From,
cure
like-
wounds.
blood poisoning or something?
Well, no, like blood loss. You've lost your blood. You get hit with cure wounds.
My
Your
eyes, cure
wounds
wounds
stitch
is
up,
always
and you're
it
not
just
damaged.
speeds up your healing effect.
Yeah, no,
Anyway,
what
this
is-
is an unnecessary conversation.
Hey,
So,
we're still waiting on
so-
Steven!
I've been back.
Oh, welcome back.
so
Thanks
we
for
have
telling us.
so we have
You
Aneta.
guys were talking about stealthy and non-stealthy people.
So we
when
have
everyone
Aneta.
in the party has a minimum of +10 to stealth.
That's true.
I've cast
That is
Pass
true.
Without Trace on the party.
Right, but that needs
So
them to
many
be
times.
near you, so what if they have to split up?
No, it's not. It's only when it's cast.
I thought
Pass
there was an
without-
active radius that has to
It's
be
not
between
an aura.
you.
It's focused around him.
When he casts it.
No, it's an aura that stays 10 feet around him.
I
That's
thought it was
it.
30.
30 feet,
It's
yeah.
30.
A veil of shadows and sounds radiates from you, making you and your companions for masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity.
So,
So-
are we in the East Rift?
Yep, at this point, you guys were let in.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
that's
assuming
where
you've just
we
been
are.
driving around looking around at things.
Sure.
Or would you want to just find a spot to park and talk?
Whatever's clever. If we're just driving around and talking, that's fine as well.
Menon, specifically for you, I want you to roll a perception.
$23.
So as you guys are driving around, you're specifically just looking around. You see a bunch of different aura trails all over the place. But then you drive past one like warehouse-looking building that does not give off any aura whatsoever. It's a complete void zone.
So would it be similar to like Red's laboratory?
Yeah, like there's no, not like it's draining aura around it, but there's just it's completely untouched.
You said it was a warehouse-like building?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any sort of markings on it? Like a name or something of the sort?
Just the K-Gun logo.
Is there a place to park near it?
There is.
Cool. I'll park near it. We can talk.
You.
Okay. So I guess some of your plans are to try to stealth in. But that's if you guys manage to get up top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I thought our plan was that we were good for clearance to get up top.
No, they just let us into East Rift.
Ah, okay.
That's as far as you guys have gotten so far. You're at least in East.
Did he cut out?
No.
No. So, didn't Taylor set up a job for us in the capital to secure our way in?
I do remember that.
Yeah,
I guess yeah, he did.
he did get
he
us
did
a
secure
delivery
you guys.
job.
Yep. So I guess that was a delivery to get you guys up top.
Yeah, so we have our way up there. It's just once we're up there. So how do we want to break the teams up? Do we just want to have like Tim and Aneta be information gathering? Well, Tim, Aneta, and Wayward, and then the rest of us look for an escape route while one of us actually does the delivery.
Are we opposed to making a stop in the Underdark?
What?
I have a
What?
really a dumb idea of how escape could work.
I mean,
You want to escape from Kagon into the Underdark?
Who would chase us?
So
It's
you
not
I
a
think-
terrible idea,
I
but
think
it's
we
not
can handle the Underdark.
So you want to fall.
yeah,
We
that's
just need someone to cast Featherfall.
on a car.
No. That's the thing. Someone will have to remain unaffiliated with it, do the delivery job, and then leave. The heist team does the heist. Their escape is then to jump off of Kagon to descend into the Underdark and cast Featherfall after they're clear so they don't die.
So just so I can get this perfectly clear, so I understand it. You want one person to not participate in the heist and effectively take their character out of the party until that party can find their way out of the Underdark.
No, not
So then you're gonna escape into the Underdark, climb back out where the car is gonna be waiting for you. Because then what's the point in going into the Underdark?
if we get caught. Who is going to follow into the Underdark?
Okay. How do you propose they meet back up?
There's lots of ways out of the Underdark. In fact, there's this really big one in the middle of the map right now.
Which is where you would jump into, right? After getting caught robbing the vault in which the military has all of its top secret stuff, right? So even if they don't follow you, knowing you went in there and having a resistance there already, what's stopping them from having an army waiting for you around this specific rift?
He has a point.
So then the workaround would probably be send the people into the vault and make sure they have an ability of flight.
which is like 2 of us.
Yep.
Or we can just find our way in, make the plan to be hopefully we get out and don't get noticed. If we get noticed, so fucking be it. Because there's too many unknowns to try and make a plan. We just have to
there's way
make
too
a
many
decision and
unknowns
stick
to
to it.
split the party when it comes to raiding the vault.
Well, we're not splitting the party to raid the vault. We're splitting the party to get information before we raid it. Like, we're having Tim and Anetta go off on their own so that they can try to see what kind of security they have. We're having one person split off on their own to actually complete the delivery, our reason for being there.
I can do that.
And then everyone else would be trying to find an escape route for the vehicle. Or just an escape route in general for how we're going to get out of the capital without much issue.
I just want to point out 4,000 feet is pretty far to fall.
You give me 8 hours, I can have Featherfall.
You'd have to fall a long time before you'd be able to cast that.
Yeah, which is why I'm
Yeah.
saying just have a couple people with flight.
If anyone is jumping into the Underdark, they're going to be stuck in the Underdark for a while.
Yeah.
There's no like just walk out. It is deep.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about the whole, like, that's splitting one of the, if one party member fucks off, that's having that person, not that character specifically, not be part of the campaign for a minute.
And that's if they only. That's if they find their way out.
Do we have
Exactly.
any form of teleportation?
Not on demand. That isn't in the car.
Maybe.
Because it's kind of a last case scenario. But if we have a form of teleportation out, even if it's like the carpet or whatever, if someone needs to, they'd have to stay behind and destroy the carpet or whatever
No,
form
wait,
of teleportation.
Griff, that's a good point. What if we go in there, bring the carpet with us, and then when we go out, we have, say, everybody step on the carpet, head over to the water plane, and then have one person roll up the carpet, put it in a bag, walk out on their own.
Out of the vault on their own?
Yeah.
So sacrifice one person to be killed or
Well,
arrested.
no. We can either have it be like our stealthiest person, or somebody who can shapeshift into like a spider or something. I don't know.
Menon,
Nobody.
how long are you able to stay in the ethereal plane?
8 hours.
Can you actively move around and get places while in the ethereal plane?
Yes.
Assuming there's no barriers around interplanar travel,
Which wouldn't be
that could be
surprising.
yeah, that's the only thing is like it's probably they probably do, especially around this hidden vault. There's probably some form of anti-planar.
Well,
They
so
do like their
But
anti-planar.
taking the carpet's not a horrible idea. The only reason that would be a bad idea is if some way, shape, or form they could track where
Right. And that's why I
teleportation
was
is.
saying that if we do that, someone will probably have to stay behind to either clean
Right.
up the cart or clean up
Es-
the
yeah,
the
escape
carpet
or
if we're not like actively being hunted, or straight up destroy it and either fight their way out or do what they have to.
I mean, that plan's not horrible. Like, I can stay behind. You guys all teleport out, and then either I go into the ethereal plane or I fly away.
And that would probably work best. It's just if they do have like anti-planar stuff, you wouldn't be able to go into the ethereal realm. You wouldn't be able to
you'd
escape with it,
probably scout it
essentially.
out first then.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is what we have the two teams for.
Danny, can I charge up one of my planar warrior bullets?
Sure.
It charges up.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. That means in where the city we're in right now doesn't have anything.
Right, but the the
No,
vault may have
yeah. So that's why I'm saying because the biggest concern right now is not even just getting away. How are most of you gonna get up? Or is that what the delivery is gonna get us there?
That's what the
the
that, yeah,
goal of
delivery's
the
for.
delivery.
that's delivery is.
And
The
how
delivery
does
gets you on the island.
it basically makes this giant bridge, right?
More like you're gonna be taking a flying ferry up.
Yeah, so the car would essentially be stuck here in East Drift anyway.
No, I'm pretty sure Danny said the car goes on the ferry.
Yeah.
Doesn't have
It can
to.
go.
Oh,
It can go
does it?
either way. If you guys want to leave the car behind, you don't have to take it.
I
feel
almost
like
feel
so
like leaving the car behind is better.
I feel like so we don't have to worry about getting the car back after
Yeah.
we've become the most
Getting
wanted people.
away, getting away with the car not being up there is gonna be so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we'd
can
be
see
leaving
that.
our car in East Rift.
That's
Mm.
fine.
Not necessarily.
Are
So
you
like Well, so like if we like
I mean,
say we park
if
it in a
the-
spot, rent a hotel or something, right? So it's parked in our like at our hotel.
Menon,
Hmm?
how far do you think you could get in 8 hours?
In what? In my car?
No, by yourself.
On foot?
Yes.
Um, um,
You know, like
hold on.
Mhm. So we could always make a call and have someone take the car to wherever you can make it to.
Roughly 1,008,000 feet.
Is that including sprinting every turn? Because if
Oh,
it
it's
is, that
including
would,
flying the entire time.
yeah. Because I assume, like, dashing every turn would at some point start adding on exhaustion counter.
Steven, divide that by 5,280.
Either way, whatever that distance ends up being, we can have someone take the car there.
So 1.9 or 192.73.
So about 193 miles.
Damn. Boy's got legs.
I can also haste to go farther.
Mm-hmm. So in other words, anywhere you really feel like it going to.
Within a radius, yes.
Yeah. I think if there is no planar protection, doing that and having Menon stay outside would be the best plan.
There's also we can really have a clear with we have what's her name in the car, right? The assistant, Nina.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
could have her drive.
Yeah, so we'll tell her to wait a certain amount of time, then leave like the delivery's been made.
Mm-hmm.
You guys all teleport out on the carpet. Um, and then I fly once I like gain a certain distance away, or I'm in the ethereal plane. I just get into the car as she's driving, and as far as that car has appeared, it's checked out of town. It's already on the way out. It was already 100 or
Yeah.
50 miles away from town when the robbery took place. Like it
So,
was in the area, but it wasn't in the town.
so your whole plan is to rely on the carpet to get yourself back into the car, right?
No, his plan is
the
to use
carpet is to
his
get you guys out.
planar shift.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
carpet is for
the
us,
The carpet essentially gets the rest of the team to like the plane
wherever
of
the
water,
fuck we want.
and then we'd be in the plane of water until Menon could get the carpet back to the cart.
But the
Yeah.
cart being away already gives us an alibi.
It gives
Yeah.
an alibi.
Yeah. So
It's
another thing
assuming
is,
everything goes to plan.
if there is, say, a planar travel tracking, wouldn't it be better to just have someone open up the carpet in the cart?
That still brings the issue of now everyone is stranded up on that thing. We're gonna need to get a way down for most people.
Well, no. So we can have Taylor temporarily bring another carpet with him, so that way we have one carpet in the vault, link that to the one in the cart, and then when we're done with the robbery, instead of sending us into the water plane back into the car. We just go from the vault into the car.
And then
Where's
I'd take the carpet so that they couldn't.
Yeah,
Track
you'd
it.
still have to take the carpet.
That really depends on if Taylor's willing to give us a second carpet.
I mean, yeah, that also depends upon. Well, no, he'd probably be willing to aid and abet us in robbing Kagon.
Hmm? I think he's done more than he should, honestly.
Well, so that's the thing though.
He
Is
may
that
not like them, but
he
assisting in robbery of Kagon would not bode well for him or anyone he associates with if he were found to be abetting.
that is
Because
true.
right now he has plausible deniability in that he just gave us the job.
Yes,
The moment he starts giving us more than that, it becomes easily questionable.
but see, this is where the issue with the whole carpet plan comes into play. None of us can really open it as freely as we want to. It's always been
And
make a call to Taylor, have him do it for us.
so you were planning on involving him directly?
Somewhat. The the last time I opened up
Yes,
a
yes or
carp
no, little man.
yes. Because the last time I used the carpet for us was in a different situation with different circumstances, and it kind of took me out for a bit.
Danny, I've been to Kagon before.
Yeah.
How heavily, how heavily defended is this place? Or are they to the point of hubris where they don't even think that anybody would dare attack them?
Um, how well it's guarded.
Yeah. Is it a thing of they've basically gotten to the point in their hubris where they think that no one would dare like attack them, that it's only guarded for show effectively?
Wouldn't I also know that, having been a member of their
When was the
police
last time
force?
you were actually
I mean, to be
in
fair, you have
Kagon?
the rose tinted glasses.
That is true.
Um, there is only one way I can put this, and it's not nice.
Okay, what is it?
Damn, he took the "if it's not nice, don't say it at all" real
I'm
seriously.
I feel like he is trying to find a way to word it that is stream friendly.
Oh,
Moon.
yes.
Think public and restricted areas.
Oh, that's not surprising, I guess. No matter what happens, sneaking out is not going to be easy. Well, I'm stuck with you, so you make the decision.
Well, so I'd say let's probably check with Taylor first to see would this whole carpet idea be viable. Because if it's not, then we're going to have to think up another strategy, preferably after we get a bit more information on vault security and stuff. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, then I'll call Taylor.
Alrighty, 3 times in a week. What's going on?
Taylor's
Big
just like, well, I'm not
2
getting called
weeks.
again.
3 times in 2 weeks. Hi. So, did we tell you what we were planning on doing?
I don't think I want to know.
All right. Would you be willing to open a gateway for us into the water plane when we meet it?
I mean, just let me know the time and I can get it going.
Okay. I'll. You're on speaker, by the way.
Oh,
So,
great.
yeah. So if anyone else has any questions, go for it. Cause I'm willing to not sugarcoat it. Damn.
Hmm.
There are no questions.
Nobody's paying attention.
Well, no, I just
I'm
saw
not paying
3 muted
attention.
marks. So,
I'm paying attention.
yeah.
Means they don't have any questions.
So, Taylor, where's the delivery you set up for us supposed to go to?
Just one of the upper factories that are up there.
Okay. Cause wait, I thought we did tell him why we were getting in there.
You probably did, but he's not responding to it.
Okay. All right. That was the main thing I was calling to ask about was the carpet, cause yeah, we didn't know how open or free you would be for something like that.
I mean, if it's an emergency pullout, I can always take care of it.
Okay.
That being said, you may want to start moving. I've been getting a lot of pings on the car.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You hear that, Mendon?
Nope.
Yeah, let's move.
Yeah.
I'm still listening even when I'm muted.
So wait, were we not the warehouse we stopped at? Basically, it has a void of aura. Did we stop here for a reason?
I was gonna suggest we check it out, but if we're getting told to move,
Or at least, stop sitting in a spot with a running vehicle.
Yeah, so he's saying just turn the car off.
okay, then I'll turn the car off. I thought when I said I parked the car, I kind of assumed I did turn the car off. That's my bad. I guess I should have clarified.
Well, I was expecting us to sit here and talk 30 minutes.
Well, that
Fair.
was your first mistake, but
Okay. Well, thank you for giving us that tidbit of knowledge, Taylor. We'll try not to cause too much trouble for you. No promises, though.
He hangs up on his side.
Yeah. All right. So, Krav, you're gonna do the delivery.
it's been a while since I've been in Gigon.
Same here.
Interested to see how it would change.
Tim, Anetta, and Wayward, you're gonna get information on the vault's location and security, correct?
Correct.
We're leaving the car down here with Nina, and we're gonna have her drive it out of East Rift. Was that the plan?
Correct.
You
So
can
then,
drive?
I'm assuming she can drive.
Who can drive?
Nina.
I hope she can drive.
So then,
If I was
Did
gonna
you
say
bank-
if Vanetta
did
is
you-
expected to drive, she can't.
Did you bank part of our plan on someone you don't even know if they can drive?
I didn't.
Well, most normal people know how to operate a vehicle.
Most people weren't created in a lab and then brainwashed.
That's crazy.
We don't realistically know how old Nina is.
You know, sometimes I wonder if that motherfucker's just trying to kill me.
Probably.
Anyway, so after checking with Nina to see if she could drive or not, that leaves me, Griffin, Menon on standby, or are we just going to wander around the upper part?
Just gather information. Just get the lay of the land. You
Look
guys
for
are
anything
new
that would
here.
be relevant, like gun.
Just scope things out.
Alright,
Survey the guards.
I'll... Realistically, I could probably stop by my old precinct.
Okay.
You okay there, Daniel? I feel like the answer is no.
Okay.
Because it probably is.
But let's get moving here. You guys wanted to look at this or the warehouse at all, or you just want to keep moving?
I want to look at the warehouse.
Yeah, let's
It's built wrong.
take a quick peek at the warehouse. Quote unquote quick.
Okay, are we getting out of the car? Or are we just gonna drive around the thing?
I'll get out.
We gotta go in it, don't we?
Yeah, probably getting out.
Hard to
Get out.
look at the inside of a warehouse from outside.
Unless you have X-ray. You got any of them thermal cameras?
Are you asking me?
Moon, would Zoe have a thermal camera in his workshop?
Fuck if I know.
Let's just break a lock. Let's go in.
Yep. Well, actually, let's see if we can get in first. Don't wanna get a target on our head before we actually do our plan.
DM.
Okay. So then I would say let's have everyone roll. Let's say investigation here because we're actively investigating the site.
Natural 20.
Good job, Griff.
Who's all
Thanks.
rolling it? Everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
Everyone is
Do I
looking
roll
at
as
it, yeah.
Eugene because Annette is not here yet?
Netta's here.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Extra
wasn't
plus 2,
sure.
so that's an 18.
So why do you have an uncalculated +2?
Subclass things.
Hey, website, can you let me roll?
Oh,
No.
is it a subclass
Nice nat 20 with Eugene.
that's not
Yeah, well, it was with Annetta's sheet. It's just I hadn't switched my name over and it's lagging
I'll
hard.
take
not
natural
to make it
20.
It
Yeah.
just decided not to make it a modifier, so.
Let's go ahead and make it a gold modifier in the gear.
Yeah.
I know. I will.
Okay. So between the two natural 20s, you two both find a spot with that has a lacking amount of security. And a digital lock pad.
Computer girl.
Yeah.
Computer girl and blue AI.
Digital lock pad.
Yeah. Yeah. What do I need to do?
Roll your spell save. Roll your
Yeah.
Charisma.
I guess charisma.
Charisma. Sorry. Things are being slow and laggy.
Did you clear your cache?
Save or
Just straight
No, roll
roll.
charisma.
yeah.
Regular
that's what I
charisma.
thought. Ooh!
Why are you so uniquely bad at this?
I don't know.
I'm gonna add a +6 to that to make it not a 7.
She
Okay.
has a +3 to charisma.
The 13 does not trip the alarm.
Hang on.
It trips the silent alarm, though.
Do I will kill you.
No, you won't.
It's just a keypad, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not something I can use my system backdoor on.
What does it do?
Because I think that would need a computer, not just a keypad.
No, that would work.
Just get me
A
in.
keypad is a computer.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking it would need like a system to put it in,
There
and
is
not
one.
just like.
How else does it remember its password?
I know. Do you know how stupid I am with technology? Like, I should not be playing this character.
Well, it's a good thing you have two tech company people to help you out with that.
Yes, I'm very glad I have people that are smart with technology that can help me out when I'm stupid. Because unfortunately, I'm stupid.
Okay. So you cast a spell, you're able to unlock the door.
Yes.
You now have access to the building.
Yes.
Well, you have access to the building. You gonna check its systems?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna check the systems, obviously. But, like, probably standing around outside a door or whatever is not going to be the best way to not look suspicious. You know?
I mean, it'd probably look less suspicious if we were all doing something not suspicious looking, like, having a smoke.
We're not doing
I
that.
don't think you smoke.
We're not doing that. We're just going in.
It's too bad you don't. I don't think you have prestidigitation, because I was just gonna say, like, it's too bad you couldn't just like snap your fingers and start like actually smoking.
Says
Just-
you.
Yeah, like just have smoke like pouring out of your ears or whatever.
Or, I could light one of my
out of the hole
50
out of the holes
blunts.
from your helmet. It just turns into a fog machine.
Should've
So we
done-
go in, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go in.
Okay. As you guys are entering, you notice the lights are off. It's actively pretty dark in here, but you do see a solid glass containing cube. Probably about 20 feet by 20 feet wide in like the far middle of the building. It's one big room, a lot of open space.
Anyone else getting deja vu from this?
For
No.
For what? For what? Deja vu about what?
About the room?
Should I be?
I'm not sure. Do we want to turn on the lights, or...
Yeah, lights are good. Need them to see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, is there a way to turn the lights on?
Look around.
No, he's dead.
You gotta look around
Investigation
for
or perception?
it. Perception.
Jesus, Nugget, settle down.
Oh, do we all have to roll perception? I should roll perception.
Anyone who wants to look for it.
I saw that one coming up, and I was gonna be real sad.
Each of you do spot a couple different light switches. Right next to the door, you flip on the one, it illuminates a path. So really, that's what you see. The left and right sides of the path are still pretty darked out.
So the thing in the middle of the room, is it You said it's just a big glass box, basically, right?
Yep, it's a 20 by 20 glass box that has something contained in it.
Can we see what's contained in it?
It's a little far away to tell.
Okay. Computer girl, can you, through the light switch we found, find, like, can you see where other wires on the same thing are and turn on the other lights?
Can I?
Can you do that thing Ada does in Resident Evil 2 and see the wires?
I don't know, Danny, can I?
I don't think
I
you ever
mean, you
played.
can't see the wires, but you can get into the light system.
Yeah, sure.
Don't you have a spell called like Wire Walk or something?
Yeah, I
That,
do.
like, lets her
but
teleport through cameras.
That's teleporting through, like, yeah.
I mean, good way to see if
Okay.
this place has cameras.
Plus, I only
Okay.
have one other spell I can use
Fair.
today, so
Lights on, yes?
I would
Yes.
say with your backdoor system, it's still been up, so yes, you're able to find and turn on
it
this one.
lasts for an hour.
Okay, now that all the lights on, can we see what's in the box?
I mean, as you guys get closer, you do see it is this pink metal plate.
Like a
Ooh.
armor plate, or a sheet of metal?
I believe
It looks like part of a faceplate for a helmet.
This,
Hmm.
anyone recognize this?
I don't know. Should I roll something to see if I recognize
Would
it?
that be a history check, Danny?
Sure.
I'm slightly good at those.
Just to say fuck it, I'm gonna give Percy a +6.
28.
Percy, it's just a metal plate.
Just a plate. From what I know.
Why would they store a random metal plate in an area that is a void of aura?
Yeah. It might be that the plate's generating that.
How is this containment thing built? Is it like, does it have a door?
It is a solid cube.
So no, they like magically transported the plate into it.
You look at it, it looks like maybe the pedestal it's sitting on, or it's chained to, basically drops down.
How far away from the cube are we?
I'd say like 30 feet at this point.
Does anyone have Misty Step?
No, but I have Mage Hand. So
Well, that's not
as-
gonna do you much good through a solid cube.
Well, no. It's not going to help me get through the cube, but I can probably spawn it in the cube to see, is it just anti-aura or is it also anti-magic?
But realistically, do we care? Like, is this something we actually care about, or is this just a weird thing?
It's a weird thing, but it might end up being something we should have cared about.
Okay, Menon,
What?
can you dip into the ethereal and see if this cube blocks travel through the ethereal?
I can only do that once a day.
Oh, it's not like you get 8 hours of it.
No. I can
Okay.
do it once per day.
Back to the original question: does anyone know Misty Step?
Nope.
I know Thunderstep, but that's really a bad idea.
As I say, that's about the worst possible thing you could do.
I mean, I have Silence.
I have Misty Step.
Oh, we have someone with Misty Step.
So here's the other
Is
thing:
he
it's
here?
chained to that pedestal, right?
Okay.
Danny, that's what you said?
Yep.
So it's chained to it, so you'd have to somehow remove the chains. And also, if I'm a betting man, I'm saying it's got a weight pressure, or a pressure plate on it, which, if it's not disengaged, will set off an alarm.
You can't tell from here.
Well, no, as I'm saying, I am betting it. It'd be weird to take all this and not have a sensor to see when the plate is moved. The pedestal. Oh, if
Okay.
it's a mechanism, there's no mechanism that lifts this containment cell like up, right?
Not from what you can see on this side.
Yeah, it looks like the pedestal goes down.
There is there's some kind of control panel in front of it, but it's too far away to see.
We should go to the control panel then. Why are we still talking?
I don't know. Why are we still talking?
Miss Backdoor Access with your access to their back doors.
Yes.
Control panel.
Yes. Control panel. What do I need to roll? Anything?
Specifically with the back door, roll me a con check at advantage.
Con?
On?
Or not con, Prisma.
Charisma and advantage?
Yep. 20.
Didn't need it.
I'm gonna give her the +6 because I don't trust it.
Fair enough.
Okay, so with a DC of 25,
The 26 makes it.
I guess in this case it was 22 for Dawn. Yes, you manage to log into the machine and get past the secondary password.
Okay.
As you have access to the system, you also see the log list for this item. Looks like it's only been here for maybe 4 or 5 days.
We should really find out what it is before contemplating taking it.
Yeah, let's find out what it is. Let's look that up.
Major bullet points here are: on arrival, all known Oros on the transport had gone missing. The engine was missing parts and slowly began to turn itself to dust after removal.
Oh, so this thing destroys Oros. Or Aura specifically.
Hang on a second.
Item was specifically transferred to Anti-Aura.
Danny, hold up.
Damn,
Family aggro is
Dawn
definitely a
tanked.
way of describing that.
Dawn tanked the wrong mob.
So anyone eat any raw beans lately? No one? Dang.
That was bad timing on Dawn's part, or her
Do you think
family's
she's
part.
Do you think she's losing?
Apparently.
Percy, what the fuck? Hey, Danny, can you please look in the King Marker chat?
Yeah, what about it?
What the fuck?
It's in one of the old 2000s drinking or
Have you
I
never seen that,
return.
Crit?
It doesn't say it says have you been pissing tonight?
yeah, that's beer.
Yeah, I know it's okay.
Sir, have you been
returned.
pissing tonight?
Okay, Danny, she's back. Give her description.
I'm back.
Well-
Give me the description.
Okay. So
Unfortunately,
move.
I've lost Danny.
Shut up, Dawn. So, item moved to anti-aura cold locker due to eating the last 3 cargo ships trying to take it to storage.
Do we think
Wait.
we need to not touch that?
Wait.
Hmm?
This is the artifact that on the radio.
I wasn't listening to the radio. I was in the
Remember they said that
hospital.
something was going to East Rift
Yeah.
and that
I
it
was
only
in
got
the
here a couple
hospital.
days ago?
That might have been this.
I'm guessing it's this.
Now here's the thing.
How could we reasonably store that?
Yeah, how could we store it? How could we even take it? Is the thing.
Well, she has the control panel. She could probably just pull it out.
Well, yeah.
But I don't think we could transport that without like
Well, yeah,
lots of
it said
problems.
it made a bunch of Oros disappear on the convoy.
Yeah. I
Final
don't want to
log.
mess with that.
Final
I
log.
also
Babe,
Oh, yeah.
let him-
continue, sorry.
All aura testing shows this is an artifact that belongs to the 8th.
Oh.
Guys, it belongs to the 8th.
Danny,
Hi.
I don't remember which
can
one the
I
8th
start to
is.
walk up to it?
Sure.
I activate I make the gauntlet appear. Does it match the gauntlet?
It does not, but the second that the gauntlet appears, you watch as an eye opens on the middle plate and starts looking you over.
Are you related?
Hello, Mr. Eyeball.
You watch
What
like
is-
it.
Sorry.
What?
No, what were you saying?
As it's just like it's still looking you up and down because it doesn't have a mouth.
Well, that's rude for it not to have a mouth. Can I inspect the artifact?
Through the wall, if you want to try to inspect, it would be a perception check.
$24.
24. As you're looking it up and down, you recognize that looks like the eyes, the hazard, sun, and moon.
Sorry, one more time.
It looks like the eyes that the hazard, sun, and moon only use. It also looks like the eyes you've seen in the statue that your aunt's throne is made out of. Weird thing though is the aura is pink instead of black.
And it like the eyes are through this glass, right?
Yeah, like the eyes are on like the center of the plate opened up one singular eye.
Can I ask my grandfather if he knows who that is?
Unfortunately, you get no response due to the room you're in.
So if you step outside, you would.
Hey, can you blink if you're related to the 8th? Does it blink?
You watch it; it slowly blinks.
Are you a piece of the 8th?
Nothing.
Are you a sibling of the 8th?
Nothing.
A child of the 8th?
Blink.
It's your uncle.
Auntie/uncle. It's a pleasure to meet you. Is that item dangerous?
Blink.
Should I avoid it?
No blink. As you watch as the eye begins to glow, as around you, you watch as the container that's holding it begins to dissolve.
I mean, that's one way of doing it.
Uh-oh.
From the outside, or from the inside out.
I'm
Once
gonna
it-
start backing away.
Once it's fully dissolved. Alright, well, I'm just gonna wait there for it to dissolve.
You watch
Not
that
a-
it dissolves as it has like a ring around it that is just gone as the eye closes.
Pink and an eye. I'll tell grandfather you said hello as I start to walk away.
You gonna take it?
I thought he said it disappeared.
The I did.
No, the eye closed.
I thought you said like the thing
Do you have
disappeared.
like a bag of holding you can put it in?
No, like the eye melted the container so you could take it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You have a bag of holding for it?
I assumed it was gonna slide into him.
Does something happen when I grab it, Danny?
The second you touch it, it turns into a ball.
My pet has a new toy as I walk out.
Like an actual ball or like a core?
It looks like a solid pink ball. It doesn't look like a core.
I can summon Scratch now, that's all you need to know.
Mega Scratch.
When I get out of the building, Danny,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Grandpapa about the pink eye.
Probably gonna
He responds, just make sure you wash your hands,
Uh,
and you should be fine.
Is this ball okay? It was like a faceplate or something. They said it belonged to you.
Oh, you're actually talking about like a physical pink eye.
Yeah. When I asked it if it was related to you and said blink if yes, it blinked and then it said it was one of your children. When I asked like sibling, part of, child, and it blinked at child.
Who are you talking to?
The 8th.
His Grampy.
Oh, the 8th doesn't respond that way. My
Oh,
apologies.
okay.
I thought you were talking to the moon.
Oh, I mean, I can talk to the moon as well. I guess I'll talk to the moon. He said, or it said that it was a child of the 8th. It was pink.
You hear is like he stops for a second. You almost think the line goes dead. As he says, please keep an eye on it, keep it safe, and keep it happy.
The ball?
I'm not sure if it's what I think it is, but if it is, it could be bad.
It said it wasn't bad.
If it's what I think it is, they always say they're not bad.
Oh. Neat. As I just walk towards the car.
Hey, Menon,
Huh? Yes?
you want me to give that a quick identify just to get a little bit more out of it?
No.
Really?
I have trust in my family.
Well, I'm not saying to doubt them. I'm just saying, would you like a little bit more?
I suppose.
Alright, Danny, I'm gonna reach out and try to cast Identify on it.
Percy, roll me a D100. I'm calling even odds.
God damn it, Percy, stop touching things that instantly kill you.
That's why I said
Even
try.
odds?
Percy, I'm calling even odds.
Even
odds. So here's how this is gonna work. If you're lower than a 50, let's talk.
Okay.
If you go higher than a 50, you're fine.
84.
Okay.
That's-
As you try to cast the spell, the eye opens up and it dispels it. Menon, as you're holding it, you hear in the back of your head, "Do not let this filth touch me."
It's definitely related to me.
I'm just gonna shake my hand and just be like, "Yep."
That disgust of ours is genetically baked in.
Yeah.
Figured that would have
Aunties
happened,
and
but
uncles
still,
don't
it's just
like
like,
them
yeah, try to be
now.
nice, try to get a little bit more info from my friends. Nope. Try to do the right
I
thing,
was
you get
specifically
shot.
told not
Do
to
the
let
wrong
you
thing, you
touch
get
it.
shot.
So
Tell this cretin to cease its whining.
it says you bitch too much.
I wasn't even saying that out loud. I was saying that to myself in my head.
It could hear you.
It did not stutter.
Mm.
But it did use a big word.
Ah. It's good to know that the family line keeps its ties. All right. We had something we were doing. Let's get back to it.
First, did you actually say that? You took too long to answer. Roll a D100.
I think I can hear the cogs moving in Percy's head. That is a. Oh, I thought that was the D100. That's a
Roll a
D6.
D100. We're doing the same roll.
All right. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I say it.
As you say that, your fingers extend, twist, and make themselves into pretzels.
Rats.
Percy, the aura is locked that way.
Hmm. Can I just pull my hand back?
Percy, it didn't even touch you.
Well, I know. But am I able to still like move my hand around and stuff, or is the
No.
whole entire thing locked?
Your hand is your wrists are turned around 80 or 180 degrees. Your fingers are bent backwards and then twisted into pretzels in the palms of your hands.
So I'm not able to move my hands, but I can still move my arms.
Yes.
Can I just sever the connection at my wrist?
It is locked on.
Okay, so then further down the
That's
arm,
your
I guess.
hand now.
Percy, as you watch the eye close.
I'm just gonna shrug.
That's your hand now.
Like I'm just gonna focus on, all right, where's the cutoff point on my arm to where I can just sever my hands from my arm?
There isn't one.
You said it was my hands that were locked, not my whole arm.
Yeah, there isn't one at the moment.
Your form has been locked in, is what he's saying.
Hmm.
It seems to have the ability to not only reform an Oros's form, but force them to stay in that form. Probably why it's very dangerous.
Yeah. Well, this'll solve itself eventually. If not, I'll fix it later. So, we have our solid plan, yeah? Info gather, escape route, stuff like that. We good to go?
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
All good.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are getting back in the car?
Yep.
Okay. Menon, the second you guys get back inside and the door closes, The ball kind of shakes and just floats over to one of the tables.
The balls.
And-
What?
That's its
The
table
ball
now.
The ball kind of floats out of your hand, goes over to one of the tables, and then turns into a pink Furby.
That's somehow worse.
It's definitely worse.
You watch as it actually blinks at you.
That thing is going to be surveilling us the entire time.
I think it would have been better if it went inside of you.
Can you move?
You watch as it kind of starts walking around.
Your seat's up there with Spartacus.
You watch as it just lifts up the air and then goes to the seat.
Spartacus, this is your new friend.
Is Spartacus a rock?
No.
I don't know.
It's a dog statue, isn't it?
It's a dog.
Oh.
It's my friend. Don't disrespect Spartacus.
Hey, I don't know who Spartacus is.
The dog statue.
I don't remember the dog statue.
It's fine. But yeah, no, you guys are back in the car. Everyone's safe. You now have a weird pink Furby.
Oh,
I'm afraid.
Don't be.
Too late.
Yeah. At that point, then let's end it there. We'll start the next session up getting onto the boat and getting into Kagon proper. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night.